Black people come up with the best homophobia, bro.
Anything to not go to the hospital, bro.
We're top tier when it comes to that, bro.
I mean, we gave you syphilis one time, and now you're scared to go with syphilis.
Right? Get over it. Yeah,
Gonorrhea? What's
syphilis.
Syphilis. Once, and now you don't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get that COVID shot, probably because of the syphilis thing.
No, I mean, for sure, because of the syphilis.
It was because of the syphilis thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they were just straight up injecting syphilis into black people?
Into the pilots, yeah.
And then telling him it was like medicine or something.
Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Just like, let's just see.
But why did they not think that you would just get syphilis? Like, what's the experiment?
I don't know.
They wanted to see the effects of it or whatever, I guess. Instead of getting syphilis patients, they're like, well, let's just inject healthy black people.
This is horrible.
It's so fucked.
Wait a minute.
It's so fucked.
Wait, that's why you don't trust the government? No.
Yeah. They did it in Guatemala, too.
Did they?
USAID.
USAID supported. So they didn't trust the results from the black people. They're like, we need a bigger data set.
Yeah. They're like, which race can survive syphilis?
Is that, come on, be honest, is that the idea behind it? Or did they like mutate the virus a little bit?
I don't know.
No,
I think it was
I
literally
don't-
just to see like what late-term syphilis looked like untreated. That's what I think. I don't know. I'm not an
Watching
expert.
you realize this is so funny.
Yeah, I know.
Watching you realize this in real time, and you're such a history guy, and somehow
I'll be honest with you.
yeah. Who's more history than this guy?
the Romans, bro.
Can I be honest?
No, the Romans are more fire.
Son,
They had baby tigers.
son, I still don't believe that. Y'all don't believe that. I still don't believe that. You don't believe it. I still don't believe that you don't believe that they were able to
It
do
was
that.
just regular shit. You just kidnapped cubs.
You trying to say that they put syphilis in fully grown black people, and then when they got syphilis, they were like, "This syphilis shit is crazy."
Yeah.
That was the
And the black
takeaway.
people kept getting sick, and they're like, we're trying to give you medicine, and it was just more syphilis.
Fauci was alive during this? Is that what you're trying
I
to tell
think
me?
Fauci did it.
Who was the Fauci at the time that signed off on
They're
this?
all white people.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We need to throw the bad whites under the bus.
Yes.
The fact that we don't have a Fauci, that it was his
The
program.
Germans did it. Mendeleev and Hitler. And you got the guys.
Yeah,
you know
we,
the guys.
Well, we know about them when they did it.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Germans threw their guys under the bus.
We need to throw them under the bus.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
need to know who the Fauci was at the time.
White
Stuck
Americans
up
need
all
better
those-
PR. I believe that. That's a
Thank
thing.
you, thank you. I've been saying this for fucking years. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do my best, you know,
Yeah.
to put a good version of us out there for the world to consume.
I agree. No, they got white Americans.
How do y'all not know who did that to you?
Yeah.
I think all of you.
That's the
That's the
problem.
problem. That's the problem.
That's the design.
That's my point. White,
we
white
like
Americans-
it.
Can you just be honest that you
it.
was
It's all
fucking
good.
prostitutes, y'all got syphilis and blamed it on us? Can you just be honest? You're telling me the pilots who
We
were
got
like,
it from the white prostitutes, though.
Hey, we believe it. I mean, that's how they got Capone too, right? Didn't Al Capone go down for syphilis?
He did go down to syphilis. I
So
think
maybe-
he was also, or something that, it was maybe gonorrhea, something apparently that was very easily treatable with like penicillin.
Yeah.
But he was so afraid of like injections or whatever that he just died in prison.
Because Sicilians are black.
That's true.
See? All right.
We're
That's
finding connectivity
good.
here.
You're doing the math right now.
I'm doing-
That's good.
Yeah, that's cool. So.
Damn, bro, that's crazy that we don't know the person responsible for
It's
that
crazy
study.
you didn't know.
No, I knew what happened. I knew that they were, not using protection and they got I knew something happened, But I didn't know that there was a specific psychopath that was like, hey, let's just inject syphilis in them and then see if they get it.
It was a government thing, was it not?
Yeah.
But I thought what they did is like they mutated the virus in some way and they thought that it would create
I could be wrong.
an immunity to the disease.
No, you're right, Akaash.
Okay.
Which is?
Study conducted between 1932 and 1972, 40 fucking years, by the United
They
States Public
didn't
Health.
figure that shit out after 3 years?
Yeah,
40 years of doing nothing?
The United States Public Health Service and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC.
Wow.
400 African American men with syphilis.
See who headed the program. I want to know who was responsible. The fact that it's not in the Wikipedia article. This is crazy. All white people get blamed for it. No white people are just sitting around hoping you get syphilis. They're probably hoping way worse things, the really racist ones. They're not even satisfied with the
I'm
syphilis.
glad you had that part. The really racist.
I'm just saying, the most racist white guy is going, let's give him this curable disease.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, so what kind of weird mutated psychopath would even develop something?
it treatable back then?
No.
By the end of the study, medical advances meant it was entirely treatable.
So you guys,
Not in the beginning.
hold on.
Yo.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It works.
Hold on.
Wait.
I didn't want to say it. Hold on. But now that Mark said it, let's have a
Let me
discussion.
read this before that. Hold on.
Wait, I missed it.
Let's get Daryl Cooper on here. He's going to have an alternative
missed it,
take on
yeah.
history.
Can I read the sentence before that on the Wikipedia, Joey? The purpose of the study was to observe the effects of the disease when untreated. So I think they specifically didn't want to treat them to see what happened. I mean, that's the most fucked.
This is just diabolical. We got to figure out who's
Taliaferro Clark?
That's what I'm saying.
Taliaferro Clark. Taliaferro doesn't sound super white. I'm
Sounds
going to
like-
be honest.
It doesn't feel Jewish.
I was thinking that.
I know.
I was like,
his breath. So Doug was sitting back there waiting for it to be Colin Ginsberg.
Oh, this is a white. That is a white.
that's an Italian.
that's
That's
an
an Italian.
That's
bro.
not an
No, his name is
Taliaferro.
Charles. He looks like Prince Charles, to be honest with you.
No,
Look
his
at
name
on
is
the left.
Taliaferro. Oh, Charles
just because you,
Taliaferro.
just 'cause you say it.
Taliaferro.
Charlie Taliaferro.
Taliaferro, Dr. Taliaferro.
And his name is Charles. They're trying to ethnic it up right now to make it.
No, but you always get a
remove
white name when you
accountability.
come to America, so to fucking blame white people for everything.
Yeah, this guy's a fascist Italian, of
Yeah.
course. You know what I mean?
We had listen. He's basically a Nazi. What the
Yeah.
Italians back then were Nazis.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
they saw what the Nazis were doing. We're like, okay, we like that shit. Okay, and some will say it's like they love clothing so much that they're like, oh, whatever. But the reality is they were Nazis. So they came here and they tried to do Nazi shit. That's not on us. White people just became white after that whole syphilis thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Italians just became white. We never considered them white when they were doing this horrible stuff.
It wasn't until black people got equality that they were like, we need numbers.
Some people say that. I personally don't subscribe to that.
No, I think it wasn't until they came out with a couple of good movies. Now it's like, all right, we want those ones.
Yeah.
I think it was a couple of good movies.
I mean,
Yeah, Godfather
I
put
was
him on.
making
If
a good point
entertainment
here.
was the metric, y'all would have been accepted way earlier.
Bring up the other guy.
We're not
Raymond
close
Von
enough.
Delaire.
Oh, what's
We
the
can't
other
pass.
guy?
We're not white passing.
Yeah, the other guy part of this experiment.
They tried to take some
Raymond
of our half
Von
whites.
Delaire.
Raymond Von Delaire.
Definitely not us. Look at this. He did it.
Well, look at that fucking guy.
Click on his page real quick. Where's this guy
That's
from?
a German. That's German name.
That's
right?
a fucking German right there. So you have a Nazi Italian and a Nazi German that developed this disgusting program where they're abusing American citizens.
and accidentally cure syphilis.
listen.
How dare these guys? The audacity. These fucking Nazis come over here and cure syphilis.
The fact that the Wikipedia article in the first paragraph ends with, and then they found a creep. Like, you could have left that shit out completely.
You gotta imagine this guy's son is walking around and be like, they cured it though.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on.
Damn.
Look, it wasn't good, but look at it.
I think we got to look into the descendants of the Von Delaires and then Taliaferro Clark.
Yeah.
Stop making it ethnic.
I know, right?
Taliaferro.
His name is
That's
Charles Clark.
No, his name was Taliaferro Clark. And then the other one is...
we give him a syphilis. Just shoot them with a little syphilis. Take the mulligan and syphilis. Little eggplant with the syphilis.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a racism section that we quickly
Yeah.
clicked away from.
American history sucks.
No.
It's all-
German Nazis and Italian Nazis that we let into the country suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys let them do this fuck shit.
Listen, bro.
We didn't know what they were
Let
going
them
to do.
in the government doing all this.
They gave us a good sales pitch. We're going to cure syphilis. We're like, that sounds awesome. By any means necessary. All right, let's look into the means. Okay, can we see what that exactly is going to be?
So that's why now they can only use white mice.
That is a good point. That is an interesting point. It is always white mice, bro.
Can't be any color mice. White ones, bro.
This highlight is rough.
Look
dude.
at this fucking racist guinea right here. Look what he said.
Taliaferro.
Taliaferro Clark said, the rather low intelligence of the Negro population, depressed economic condition, and the common promiscuity, sexy relation, not only contribute to the spread of the syphilis, but the prevailing indifference with regards to treatment. That's a fucking Guido if you ever see one, right? Look at
clue
that
what you just
fucking
said.
racist
I read it with
meatball.
you. I have no idea what you
It's
just said.
disgusting that he would say that.
Does anyone understand what just happened?
Imagine showing up to the Senate or whatever, you got to get approved for this thing, right? And then, we have an idea. We have put the vaccine inside the black people in the fix of the syphilis. And you're a white person that's never even heard an Italian speak before. You're like, oh my God, that sounds like a good idea. Get him the fuck out of here. You sign off on this thing. It's
Why would we
horrible.
trust Italians with was science in the first place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ferrari came in last place this last weekend in F1. The only thing they do good is make cars. They can't even. You know what I mean?
They were popping Galileo, right? Back in
Yeah,
the day.
1500. That's what I'm saying.
Da Vinci.
Renaissance.
They had a good run.
Yeah, 400 years ago.
And they were
yo.
partnered
It's
up
over.
with
I don't even think they're Italian.
Wait, what?
I don't think Galileo was Italian. I don't think Da Vinci. Was
Da
Italian.
Vinci's not an Italian last name.
I don't think
Leonardo
it's
da
Italian.
Vinci.
I don't believe it.
Wait, why?
It's the only name more Italian than Mark's sons.
How is Luigi Mangione a Italian? What do you mean?
I mean, they're bad people. It's
The Italians?
yeah.
Food is good enough. Though,
Oh
that
my
we'll
God!
never get.
And the culture's amazing. They're so loving and
I will
warm.
never.
And you go there,
You
and
won't
you're
get
like,
us to do it.
Amalfi is just amazing. They just got it. I just want to hold myself. I just want to hold myself. And you're right. The cinema is fantastic.